Hi, it's Andy Lockwood from Lockwood College Prep, and I am recording this in the beginning of September. And a question that is on a lot of people's minds as they apply to college is, how do you write a good college admissions essay? So, in order to answer that question, I think it's important to understand the whole point of the essay because it's a lot different than anything kids have written in high school for their English classes or for history or any other classes. It's a totally different style of writing, which is why a lot of times my information that I give out is directly contradictory to that you might hear from an English teacher or another teacher. My information is based on my experience as well as the 6 or 7 former college admissions officers that work for us as part of the team here at Lockwood College Prep, because they have reviewed literally thousands of essays. So they've been in the room where it happens, so to speak, deciding whether or not to admit someone, whereas your English teacher is basically just guessing. So here's the deal with the whole application process. There is a secret question on the college application, and secret I should have used air quotes with. And that question is not written on the common application, but it's in the minds of every admissions officer as they peruse the college applications, which, by the way, takes them 6 or 7 minutes. It's not, or less. It's a very short review. But that question is, look, I've got all these applications. I've got 50,000, total that came in. I have to review 1,000 of them. Some schools, like Northeastern University, now receive 90,000 applications. And most of those applications are from kids who look basically the same on paper. GPAs in the 90s, SATs in the 1400 or higher range, ACT equivalent. So the question on everyone's minds as they comb through these applications is, why should we take you compared to these other 50,000 kids who look the same in this sea of sameness? So the college essay is really your last ditch chance, your best opportunity to make that case, to make that closing argument as you apply to college, because most colleges don't do admissions interviews anymore. They might offer alumni interviews, but those don't count at all. That could be another video, I guess, but it's really the last best chance you have to articulate and be persuasive and advocate for yourself why you are different and why you should be considered. This, to me, is way more about marketing yourself than it is a meritocracy, particularly in today's day and age of the diversity, equity, and inclusiveness goals that most college administrations seem to be embracing. It's not just about your GPA, your scores, and how many AP classes you've taken. It's about how you stand out. And there are some things that you cannot control, but there are things you can control, and the essay is one of them. So the deal with the essay is your task is to stand out for the right reasons. Now, I'll talk about this in a future video. You don't have to write some magnificent, massive essay about how you cured a pandemic and single-handedly built a village in a third world country or something like that. They can be about things that are small. It can be regular slice of life types of stories, but they should be designed, these essays, to get across a little bit about your personality, your values, your perspectives, what's interesting about you, which may not be easy to see when you're that close to yourself, the subject. But if you work with someone who's a third party who has a bird's eye view, they might be able to help you figure out what makes you different. That's really what it's about. It's not to regurgitate other stuff that's on your application. It's really about to say something interesting, as if you were talking to a friend or talking to someone on a job interview or trying to get to know someone. One last thing I'll say before I wrap up: you don't have to be original. That's a question I always get. Like, is this an okay topic? It doesn't seem very original. Look, most kids who write essays for college are 16, 17 years old, and there might be 1 million or so children applying to college every year. Chances are you're not going to write something about a topic that no one else has ever written about before. So don't use originality as the guidepost here. The thing you should be thinking about is what's interesting. And that's really all the essay is about, is what's interesting and what type of person are you, and what can we expect from you if you show up here on campus. So I hope you found this helpful. Hope this clarifies a little bit of the mystery around the college essay. If you want more information about essay writing, paying for college, getting into college, SAT or ACT, test prep, really everything under one roof, check out our website, lockwoodcollegeprep.com. If you're so inclined, you can book a time to speak with someone about getting help in those areas. You can also feel free to download a free report that I wrote recently called How to Hide Your Money Legally and Ethically from the Financial Aid Office. And that is also on our website, lockwoodcollegeprep.com/report. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like this video and you want to stay in the loop when I release more of these. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.